just watched The Matrix. What'd you think?
It was such a good movie.
Yeah.
And for the rating, I'm going to say 5 out of 5.
Right off the bat, huh?
Yeah. It's just like the last one that we did with Terminator.
Yeah.
5 out of 5. It's just too good.
Why
They explained how the Matrix worked and how the real world was not actually, it was all destroyed. And how the world that everybody else was living in was the Matrix. Where everybody was stuck inside these little pods and they lived what they thought was the real world, but it was just a simulation.
Wow.
And another part that I did like is they said that like robots destroyed the city, right? But then what the humans did is that the robots needed solar energy to charge. And that's the only way that they could get energy. So the humans clouded the whole sky of the whole Earth, so then they couldn't get any sunlight. But then the robots learned that there was energy, literal energy, that the human body can make. So they started harvesting humans. They started harvesting the energy from humans. So there was a red pill and a blue pill. The red pill gave you the power to be inside the Matrix, right? And the blue pill, you know, you could go back to your normal life and never see anybody again.
Would you take the red pill or the blue pill?
Imagine just living your life and they're like, pick the red pill or the blue pill. 1, to be inside the Matrix, or to wake up from the Matrix, and 2, to go back to your regular life. I would take the red pill. I know a lot of people are just going to say, I'm going to take the red pill, but when you're inside that moment, you're going to think, maybe I should just go back to my life.
So you would take the red pill?
I would take the red pill.
And live on porridge and inside of a spaceship?
Well, they said that there was like the last city that was underground. Eventually I would want to get to that.
Good point.
And one part that I really liked when they did the bug thing, and that weird looking bug like crawled through the belly button and just got inside of them. It's kind of also fascinating. Well, not fascinating, but you know, really, really cool. It's the same thing with like face huggers and stuff. What is it? I love how at the end he finally accepts his role, and I love how they always said that nobody's ever been able to take down an agent. But then at the end of the movie, they take down like 16 agents. You know what I was thinking during that? Maybe you guys just had to try to take down an agent.
I don't know. I think people have.
I feel like that Morpheus could take down at least 1 agent.
Yeah.
It's Morpheus.
So, when this movie came out, those action scenes were like mind-blowing. Like, no one had seen that slow motion.
That's like scenes that we see today inside of our movies that we watch. And then all of a sudden they're just like the graphics back then was like, you know, like all the Aliens movies, you know how the graphics were like leading up to be better? It was kind of like that, and they were doing just a little bit good, but not that good. And then they were like, man, let's put slow motion and the Matrix and computer coding and different worlds and these little pods and giant robots and all of that. And at the time, with Alien and Aliens, you know, those graphics were already mind-blowing, having that kind of stuff. And then that hit the theaters, and it probably just blew everybody's minds. You know what I always thought? They said that they had an endless amount of guns, and you could think about any gun, and you can just, like, have it, right? So I was thinking, you know, when they said that, I'm thinking, why take these regular guns that shoot bullets and not get, like, crazy with it and get, like, video game guns and just get done with all of that? Like, who needs the one when you can have, like, a laser nuclear gun?
Who was your favorite character in the movie?
I really did like Morpheus.
Morpheus?
Morpheus was really cool.
What'd you like about him?
He was just so cool, and everybody was like, Morpheus! But then, once he started to get, like, Neo? started to get knowing Morpheus, you're like, Morpheus really isn't like the serious guy that everybody super respects. A bunch of people respected him, but like, once you get to really know him, you don't really like think that he's about to whoop your butt in 2.6 seconds. He shouldn't have been able to beat Morpheus inside their first fight, because they had this kung fu training, right? Mm-hmm. And it was like the first day of him being, or I think it was like his second day. He shouldn't be able to, beat Morpheus that easily. I mean, Morpheus has had, years of practice.
But Neo is the one.
But Neo just woke up from a cocoon that he was stuck in for his whole life. But I want to award Morpheus Best Actor. He was a really, really good actor. And can you guess who's next?
Neo. So Lawrence Fishburne and Keanu Reeves. John, would you recommend this movie for kids your age?
Ooh. You can see the giant robot thing and then waking up from the cocoon and sucking the energy out of him. That could be a little bit scary. But once again, just like Terminator, I'm going to say 7.
7 years old?
No, 8.
8 years old?
8. It can be kind of confusing, but it's also cool at the same time. Because it's such a good movie!